Hey guys, welcome back. Will here. This is Diamonds by Will. So, how's everybody doing? I myself am doing fantastic. Now, this is going to be a work in progress. Let's see how this all works. So, Monday for me. Filming this on Monday. For Monday. Work-wise, by the way, before we go into that, this is Ripple Effect by J.K. Roots, legally licensed from Enablers Outpost. I'm working on a section up here for the Sparkle All the Way event for this canvas, because it's a small shop and Enablers is sponsoring them, I guess, if I remember right. So, I'm just going to try and finish up this section. It's only like 4 colors. So, let's see, today, for me, work was, shockingly, the beginning of the day was steady. It went fast. By the time my lunch came around, I was surprised it was that it was 11. I was expecting it to be a lot slower, but I didn't have to deal with my one coworker. He was at our corporate office getting trained for something. So, thank God I didn't have to deal with him. I don't have to deal with him for 2 weeks actually, so yay. Like I said, I've never done these long-term different videos every day and then merge them together, so you're just gonna have to somewhat bear with me because I'm trying to figure this one out. Normally I just do it, post it every day. But yeah. So like I was saying, work on Monday. Let's see. It was steady, shocking of all. I posted the video for the conversation about channel changes. And I've had a few good comments from them, at least 2. But other than that, yeah, I don't think these are going to be massive long like the normal ones. It's just trying to figure out what to do, because I'm so used to doing these and then just editing and producing and uploading it, but I'm not going to be doing that actually. So, let's see. Weekend wise, my mom wanted to go to Michael's, and so we swung down there. I picked up another Make Market kit, but it's not for me, so be prepared for a video. When you see this, you would have saw it. That video would have came out on Tuesday. Then we swung over to the mall because she needed to go into Bath and Body Works to get some items for my niece as a gift on Saturday. And then what else? Basically we went to dinner, then went to Walmart, grabbed some stuff that we needed. Just trying to get things situated for the holidays coming up. Sunday, I took it to work. I filmed Sunday night 2, 3, 4 videos. couple of them are pre-filmed for the next 2 weeks, and there's a parts 3 and 4 of the stash videos, and then I have 4 more to go, so I might try and get the next 2 organized and situated. I have to go pick up shelves this week sometime to organize my diamond paintings. So yeah, that's going to be a fun one. What else? I also got to figure out my top 10 intimidating kits, my top 5 anticipated kits. Now here's my question. So should I... It's not a question. That's not a question. So, I was watching someone talk about the top 5 anticipated kits in their stash. And then I came across another channel that was like the top 5 favorite. So, I know this meaning is totally different. Anticipated is like you can't wait to work on it, and favorites like your favorites. Should I do a combination of my top 5 anticipated and my top 5 favorite and combine them, or do them separate? So once you see this, let me know down below, because I'm gonna need to figure that one out, because the intimidating kits, the top 10, I'm gonna have an issue trying to come up with 10 of them. I think I've come up with 6 at least. But yeah, so that's, and the only way I can do that is if I pull my entire stash out. Well, I'm going to have to pull my entire stash out when I organize it, because I'm not just organizing it by, drill shapes. I'm actually going to convert it into, the year, so I can get my older whips done first. So you guys will see some really old whips that aren't around anymore, or they've revamped. No, I don't think they've been revamped, but I know some of them have been remade with the newer grids, but I'm not gonna rebuy them. But yeah, like I was saying, let me know, should I do my top 5 anticipated and top 5 favorite kits together, or should I do them separate? But I think that's everything for this little part of this clip. So, let's see, what else can we do a quick talk about? I want to make this at least 10 minutes. I'm going to try and do each section at like 10 minutes, so it makes it easier. Diamond painting wise, I did not purchase nothing from Diamond Art Club over the weekend. I am holding back for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I think we all are, because I noticed the Advent calendar is still available on the website. The last time I checked, it was. They dropped white trays and other drills on the website on Monday today. Oh my god, I'm having issues talking. I'm so used to doing this the other way, where you can convert skin colors and stuff like that. So yeah, at least they're branching out and giving us different options to do things. That's always a great thing. But we are coming up to the 10-minute mark. Like I said, I'm going to try and make each of these 10 minutes, and then I will do the final sign off Friday night or something like that. Probably Friday, because I want this to go live Saturday. So I will be back. For you guys, it will be 2 seconds. For me, it will be about 24 hours. So, I'll see you in a couple seconds. Hey guys, welcome back. I know, for you, it was 2 seconds. For me, it was about 24 hours. So today is Tuesday, the 18th of November. I am working on, hold on, the last row of this little 30 by 30 sun project. As you can see, I had to pull out the plastic where I couldn't put drills down. So, let's see, today for Tuesday, I actually did not work at my normal location. I went to another store for the day. And it was actually, the beginning of the day was slow, and it's weird for that store to be slow. But it was. And then lunchtime picked up, and it flew through the day. LJ and I were right there, and we literally were like standing around doing nothing for almost from 7 a.m. to I think our lunch times at 11 and 11:30. And then after our lunches, that's when it got busy, and I'm like, I looked at him and I'm like, I thought we were dead at our store. I'm like, this is driving me nuts already, because this is supposed to be a busier location and they need us. Well, funny thing about that is, we got there and they looked at the deli manager and the assistant manager looked at us and said, what are you guys doing here? And we're like, you have us on your schedule. We're here to work. Like, oh, we don't need you. I'm like, then why were we even put on your schedule? Literally. Like, a waste of my gas to drive the whole way down here for no reason. Like, but because you're here, we'll still utilize you. I'm like, whatever. And LJ was the same way. Well, like, okay. And I'm like, sorry, I hit the small tripod. And I'm like, are you really joking me? And then I'm like, well, what about tomorrow? For Wednesday. And they're like, oh, well, we'll get back to you. But if you guys have overtime, we don't need you. And I'm like, well, I don't. Well, except for like 2 hours. And LJ, he will. So they're like, well, we can't utilize him then because we're trying not to blow our payroll with overtime. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Neither did LJ. We stood at the registers and we took care of people. Like we were asked to. And then on the way back, LJ looked at me and goes, we should stop at our store and talk to the GM about me working there tomorrow. I'm like, if that's what you want, that's fine with me, I don't care. I'm working on right here. So we stopped and we were talking to our boss. And he goes, well, are you He goes, yeah, I guess you could. Because it's not going to affect our payroll. It's going to affect that store's payroll. Because he was set for that store. So, yeah. And then we were talking and figuring things out for the store that we belong to. The construction crew is getting ready to maneuver again to shrink stuff down again. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. But that's what my boss told me. And I'm like, okay. So when I come back Thursday, it's going to be different. He goes, yep, probably. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, let's see. What else? Besides working the 2 stores, well, working the 1 store, I really did, honestly, this little bit is what you see that I've diamond painted. This is the last row. You can't even see what I just did. Haha, because I was off camera. Sorry. This is the last row of this one. It's going to be done. I will not do a post review on it because it is a budget kit. I will, though, have it in my month in review when I do that for November. I should have both the budget kits and the Sylvester the Cat done. So that would be 3 finishes in my eyes. And hopefully I can get the Dream of Design one that I got from my secret sibling from Summer's Sparkling Good Time Facebook group that sent me it last month. Started at least, because that was on my goal to work on this month and finish it, but I just didn't get that far because my other one, my Neighbor's Outpost, it's giving me a lot. It's giving me oh my god, I can't even think of how. It's giving me a run for my money on it because of how old the canvas is. Nothing's wrong with the canvas, nothing's wrong with the glue, nothing's wrong with the company. It's just the symbols. Some of them are so blurry that I'm kind of guessing on some of them. So it's like I'm taking my time on it. But I'm coming into a section, I'm beginning in the next section where a lot of the symbols are actually going to be a lot easier to read. So once I get that section going, I can be able to possibly get it done a lot faster. Plus, I've been multi-placing it too with the 4-placer on my pen here. So that's also helping me a lot. The Sylvester I've been multi-placing too, so that's going to get done a lot faster too. Let's see. Everybody's on Diamond Art Club's Facebook page is trying to figure out what Diamond Art Club is doing, because they keep dropping little sneak hints on stuff, and someone said, oh, they're releasing 111 new pictures for Black Friday because they made a post of 111 with dots in between them. I'm like, you know what? If they can release them and there's like 2 I like, I'm perfectly fine. I will just go off my wish list. And if I really want to, I have enough points where I could just spend the $10 and get free shipping. And I might do that on Cyber Monday. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to move this down a smidge. What color is this? Oh god. This one's going to cut it close, but it's a budget, so I don't care. If I run out of this color, I can just substitute it in with one of the colors surrounding it, because it's a really pale blue. Yeah, so. But we still have to get through this week on releases. With Black Friday, they never release on Saturday because they have Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But then they go straight into the next week. I'm patiently waiting to see about the Christmas mystery box because they normally do release one. I just don't remember when. I didn't get last year's, and that was a decision I made then. But now it's to the point that if they release it, I'm going to get it. A few other things I'm looking for Black Friday is I'm going to keep an eye on Jada Gem Shop, Enabler's Outpost, and Diamond Art Studio UK. Because with them, I want to see if they do a sale And if they do, I might get some of the chart arts from them. Enablers Outpost has canvases from Reagan Kubacek and one of Emma Casey's that I want to get. And then Jade's, I have a wish list galore. So if she does a sale on them, on anything, I might grab some of them. But that's as of what I'm planning. But honestly, I also have to go purchase the shelves from the store for my closet so I might do that in the next day or so after I get off work. I could do it tomorrow. I don't know. I'll let you guys know then if I've decided to do it then or not. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next clip of this episode. So yeah, now I said that I'm starting painting with you guys on the camera. So yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys on the next clip. Gotta go. Hey. So we're on the 19th of November. It's a Wednesday. So let's see. Today I was at the other location again. Oh my god. I'm just gonna try and figure this out. And of course I lost the drill. And it was actually a lot busier than it was yesterday. I was working with a coworker I haven't worked with in quite some time. Because I used to work at that location years ago for probably about a year. So yeah, I was there today and I was basically also training. Oh my god, the person they hired, he got hired like 2 weeks ago, and nice person. He's a nice guy. That's as much as I can say. Is he gonna last? Honestly, in my opinion, I don't know. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But that's just my opinion, honestly. We did an interview with another person, and they're gonna hire her at that location, so that's great. What else happened? So on my way home, I stopped at my store that's being remodeled, and I was talking to my boss, and he's like, they're like dead set positive it's going to be done by the end of the year. And I'm like, okay. I don't know how, but okay. I'm just going to roll with it. If that's what they say, that's what they say. No. Yeah. So before I actually left the other store to go home and stop at my store, I was going to leave and then go pick up the shelves. But traffic was so bad that I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not going to do this. Not today. So, yeah, I still have to do that. I would like to get them picked up, but though I have to tear everything out and get them. And honestly, tell you the truth, I basically just have to tear all the diamond paintings out of the closet. I have to take a couple things off the wall that I had hung up. And I can get at least one done and put up. and that will go for like the canvases that I've already filmed for my stash video. Parts 3 and 4, because part 5, 6, and 7 are all Diamond Art Club related, and then the last one is like a whole bunch of oddball things, like off canvas ones and mini dazzles and all that stuff. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to make a phone call tomorrow. But other than that, yeah. So my day was like, my afternoon after I got off work kind of was going to go one direction, and you know, traffic decided to play a part in it, and I'm like, yeah, nope. Let's see what else. Diamond Art Club dropped the calendar for 2026. I don't need to purchase it because I got the Hobby Lobby one. They also started releasing pictures for Saturday's release, so we're gonna see that, and then Black Friday stuff starts next week. I think I was watching Ditsy's Diamond Den. They're going live. They're starting their Black Friday, I think, the end of this week, I think, at her website. But I could be wrong. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and rewatch the live from last night. What else? I finished the small sun picture, the 30 by 30. So that's one more budget picture done and completed. And then I spun the wheel for another 30 by 30 budget. I figure that's what I'll do. Every time I finish one, I'll just spin it and get it out of the way. And I'll work on it in between my other projects that I'm working on. And same with the 30 by 40s, like this one here. Once I finish this one, I'll pull up the 30 by 40s, or I have a 35 by 45 section, and there's not many. I might pull that one up and knock them out too, so I don't have to worry about them. The faster I get these done, the better. And some of these are going to be like super easy color blocking, multi-placing. Like I have the one that's like 4 colors. It kind of reminds me of I can't think of her name. Played in My Fair Lady. So yeah, that's that plan. I'm going to be redoing my wheels on my tablet. I'm going to make new ones, and it's all going to be Diamond Art Club, and it's going to start with the year I started diamond painting that I still have pictures to do. So I'll have one that says DAC 2020, and then 2021, and 2022, and so on and so on. And then if there was any that I've gotten off D-stashes or out of mystery boxes, I'll just put on a regular wheel that says DAC random, or just DAC, rounds and squares and all that stuff. The mysteries will stay on their own wheel, of course. So yeah, I gotta mess with that again, but I gotta figure, I have the list already laid out basically, but I gotta get the stash videos finished. I gotta get the shelves ordered, bought, put together, so I can organize everything. And it's not just the stash videos, because once I do the stash videos, then I can also be looking at them and trying to get the other canvases I want to do for the other videos done too. So it's like two parts of the stash videos for the rounds and the squares, each separate. And while I'm doing that, I'll be pulling canvases for 3 other videos. So yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. I honestly don't know what else. Let's see. I will probably have this one done by tomorrow, or be working on this one again tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. And then I have 2 colors of Sylvester the Cat to do, so I'm going to probably knock that one out of the way quick, because it's color blocking. Sorry. What else? I'll probably end up kitting up my Dream Design one that I wanted to do. I'll probably start that before the end of the month. But before I can kit that up, I have to kit the one kit down still, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. I'm Monkey's uncle. I might just say screw it and order another case off Amazon from Art Dot, one of the 60 containers for that one, because I should have extra shelves where I could put my storage containers on and all that other stuff. And then also, with organizing my paintings by years, I can then start purchasing the enhancement sets from DP with Sparklers, so I can enhance them when I get to them. That's always a good thing. So yeah. Okay, so honestly, that is probably everything for this part of this episode, vlog, clip, whatever you want to call it. So I will see you guys in a couple seconds on the 20th. So yeah, I know. Once again, like on the 18th, I stopped and still going. So yeah, so I will be back probably with more to work on this canvas, or I will be working on Sylvester. One of the two. I haven't decided. We'll be back in a couple seconds. Hey, welcome back. Today's the 20th of November, so we are Thursday, near the end of the week. So let's see. Today for work, I was actually at my store. I'm back at my store full time now. I'm not helping out nowhere else unless if something comes up. I'm finishing up the last 2 colors of the 30x40 Santa Claus picture. I've been multi-placing a lot of the colors just to knock it out fast. But let's talk about other things first. So yeah, today work was work. They're saying that they want to have half of the remodel, well, half the building that's already closed down right now. They want to have it at least somewhat open in 2 weeks. I don't see that happening, but I could be wrong. So it's we'll wait and see what happens. But, yeah, work was, it went. Did a couple oddball things, nothing major. Yes, I'm multi-placing, like I said. I want to get this picture done. So, yeah, that was... Honestly, work... I don't have much to talk about today for work. It's just because after I left work, I went home. They had called my mom in and asked if she could cover her shift tonight, so she did. So, before I took her to work, I worked on this section a lot. I almost had it done except for these two colors, and that's 3371 and 5200. So I finished up what I could on this as fast as possible. Diamond Art Club sneak peeked 3 more canvases for Saturday. So I'm thinking and I'm looking, there's probably going to be 10 for Saturday. Release. But you never know, they might just say, here's 2 more and that's it. But yeah, so I am safe on those. I know there's a lot of channels that talk about and do things with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and I know Katie from Diamonds and Washing and Lindsay from Emeralds and Emeralds and Fairy Light go live every year for Black Friday and talk about kits and go through them one by one. So I'm probably going to watch that next week. But I think if I remember right, Ditsy's Diamond Den did something similar last year too, but I can't remember. I only have, like I said in yesterday's clip, I'm only paying attention to select shops for Black Friday. But yeah, let's get off that topic right now. Like I was saying, so far the 6 that we have so far coming out for this Saturday, I am safe on. I'm not going to be purchasing any of them. And whatever they decide to say, here's the rest, is probably going to get wish listed too because of Black Friday. But, so let's see. I took my mom to work and dropped her off. I went down and got the shelves I need. They're sitting in the back of my car still because I have to finish up some stash videos and then I can get them all organized. Well, somewhat organized. Because after stash videos, I have to do other videos. So yeah, so I'm gonna probably film the next, well, I have part 4 ready and set to go up. Well, it's already up, it's just waiting to go live next week. What else? So I just have to get parts 5 and 6 done. Hold on. Yeah, I just have to get parts 5 and 6 done. And then that will be done. If I can get them done Saturday, then I can run through getting the other ones done, and then I can get everything put away properly. Can't wait for that, and then I won't have to worry about nothing. Except for new kits coming in. From any kind of ordering. I'm going to slide this down. Sorry guys if that made you a little seasick. Yeah, so this clip might be a little shorter than normal. I haven't figured that one out yet. So yeah, So I got the shelves. While I was there, I picked up a couple oddball things. I found special dark chocolate Hershey Kisses, and my mom loves dark chocolate, so I grabbed them for her. Funny thing is, back to my job yesterday, my coworker, LJ, he was getting ready to tear a box out. I'm like, no, don't, I need it. And now looking at it, I think it might be too big. Because I need to package stuff up to mail out to Summer over at Summer Sparkling Good Time. Because she does giveaways and all that stuff, and this is stuff that I'm not going to need to utilize because I'm not a fan of it, or I just don't use it anymore. So yeah, I got to do that. But I think the box I got is a little too big. I don't know. Until I try and fill it. If it is too big, I have to get a smaller one. But you know, a box is a box. I can always find usage for a box. So yeah, I'll get that probably done tomorrow, Friday the 21st. At least get it organized so then I can see if I need to get a smaller box. I'm hoping not. But let's see. Anything else? I don't think that really is. Let's see, I got the shelves today. I just have to build them and put them up. But before I can do that, I have to take stuff down. Oh, crap. Right there, that's a 3. I wanted 4. So I'll probably do that tomorrow too. Just get things taken off the wall so the shelves can go in. I'm just going to have to... Well, technically, I can put some stuff up already. I can put the budget kits up. I can do the other canvases from other companies. I can do the Diamond Dots and the Make Market because I've already filmed all them. So I could technically put something up. And go from there. I just have to pull everything out so I can do that. So I think that might be a project to work on. And of course, once I'm done with it, I'll do like a small video of it and put it in with the weekly episodes. Now you have to remember, if you've been watching the stash videos, it is a do not stash shame nobody, because some of them I've been collecting for the last 5 years. Some were given to me. Really? That didn't go on? Thank you. So yeah, just remember, no stash shaming nobody at all. A stash is a stash. It's only there for you. Like, I have a lot of budget kits that I'm just trying to work through now. So it's literally like when I finish this one, I'll spin the wheel for the next one. And then I'll put that in my little notebook for my budget canvases. I'll get the drills out. I'll get them all organized. And I'll work on that in between all my other ones. That's what I'm planning on doing, budget kits. that I own. The faster I get them done, the better. Because all the budget kits are basically acrylic drills, and if you're not careful, they will crack and break on you. Because I've had a few do that with this canvas. Like, I would place the drill down, and next thing I know, I'm looking at it, and there's like a chunk of it broken off. I'm thinking, how the heck did that happen? But it is what it is. Okay, so I think that's everything so far for this part of the this clip. Oh shoot, I lost the drill. So I will be back with tomorrow's clip, and then I will be hopefully done. Well, I know I'm going to be done with this picture. We'll be working on Sylvester tomorrow. But yeah, that's everything right now. But I will be back tomorrow. For you guys, it will be a couple seconds. For me, it will be 24 hours, like I said. Not used to this whole layout yet, so just please work with me. That's all I ask. But yeah, see you in a little bit. Hey, welcome back. So, we are Friday, 21st. We are finishing up the week episodes. I'm trying to think, do I want to do 7 days or just 5 days? That's questionable. But yeah, we're back. So, I finished the 30 by 40 budget Santa Claus. I'm working on Sylvester. I'm actually going to do this a little different. I'm going to tag team the 666 and the AB115 that's also a 666 AB. Just to knock it out faster. So, let's see. Today, work-wise, oh my god, it was boring as all. Yes, I'm going to also be I'm also going to be multi-placing a lot just to get this knocked out because it is color blocking. So, like I was saying, work for me today was boring. Oh my god. And for Friday, well, like I've said in my daily chats prior, my job is going through a construction remodel, and it's just gotten to the point that now it's like we're telling the customers, the guests, whatever we want to call them, the same thing over and over. And it is boring to a point, but then to another point, it's like I can't do it. So I just let my coworkers do it, and I stand there and I'm like, "Hi, how are you? Welcome in. What can I help you with?" And they say, I'm like, "Okay." And I look at my coworker, and LJ or She-Hulk or GG or whoever's working with me will chime in. We've had people ask us, well, how long is this construction going to last? And I've gotten to the point where I tell them, honestly, I don't know anymore. They keep changing the dates on us. The original date was in March of 2026, 6 months. But now they want to try and push it to the end of the year. And then they're like, oh, well, it's not going to be till February. And then the end of the year again. And then February. And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I can't give you guys a straight answer because I don't know. And a lot of them understand. It's like, oh my god, well, sorry. I'm like, it's not your fault. I'm like, we keep getting different answers all the time. So my true answer is, I don't know. When it gets done, it gets done. Now, is it going to look gorgeous when it's done? Yes. I've seen pictures of other locations after remodels. And we're basically going to have the same layout. Well, not layout. The same, like, tiles and stuff like that. It's going to be modern. It's going to be up to date. I'm just hoping that they're not going to cut corners and stuff goes, you're going to cuss here, goes to hell and back. I don't like cussing, but I just did, and I'm sorry. So yeah, that's that. Let's see, what else? So that's basically all work-wise I have to talk about. So personal life-wise, outside, LJ needed a way home, so of course I took him home, no problem. I have no problem doing that. I dropped him off. Then I went home and I redid one of the shelving units in my closet that I bought, and it's basically the ones of the different companies and the budget kits. Well, now the budget kits are still sitting beside me. I'll talk about that in a minute. I need 3, not 4. So yeah, like I was saying, I got them organized. Then I sat down to record this part of this episode. But instead of recording it right away, I started watching videos on YouTube and scrolling through TikTok. But yeah, and I'm like, well, I gotta work on this, because if I don't, I'm never gonna get it done, because I'm just gonna try and knock this out over the weekend. And then all I have is my other canvas to work on, unless if I start my dream design. Let's see. But yeah, it's just fun stuff. And then when I was reorganizing my canvases for like my the one Craftably I have, the one Horoloa I have, like all those other canvases that you guys will be seeing on Thursday next week. Thanksgiving of all days. I didn't even think of that when I posted it. So yeah, that would be a fun Thanksgiving video for you guys. It's just another part of my stash video. Going to try and get, well, okay, I'm switching up the next 3 parts. So I was supposed to do my Diamond Art Club rounds, and then my squares, and then into my mystery canvases. I'm just going straight into my mystery canvases next, and that's because I want to get them on the bottom shelf of the one shelf that I had stuck up. And then I can work on the rounds and the squares next after that. But let's see, what else? So if you don't know, there is a app that you can download on a smart device, and you can make custom wheels on it. So I had done that, and so had my mom. And I had it laid out where I had all my budget canvases in one, all my name brands in one, canvases from other companies in one. So I went in and I actually ended up redoing them again. I deleted quite a lot. And that's because I'm like, well, I'm just going to work on the budget ones in between all the big ones at the same time. So once I finish the budget one, I'm just going to put it away. Well, not really. I'm going to use it for summers with parades. But other than that, yeah. And then I'm just going to basically put them away, get them put up. The faster I get them done, the faster they're out of my stash and stuff like that. Now, like I said in other daily chats, I think 2 weeks ago, I'm gonna do something next year, but they're not gonna be for me. They're gonna be for you guys, the subscribers, and that's basically I'm gonna order the Amazon mystery boxes that they got from that you can get, like they're all budget kits, and of course I'll unbox them on the channel, and then I'll do giveaways with them. So yeah, that's gonna be a next year project. I just have to start looking into everything and getting everything organized and purchased. I did not have a first look this past week, so I am sorry about that. It's just life got it. Like the day I normally film it would be Tuesday nights or Sunday nights, or I'd have them pre-filmed in advance. This past week it was just like I really wasn't in the mood. I was so tired of stuff. I'm like, I can't. I'm too tired. So, but I do have a first look for next week that I have to film. And it's actually one I bought off an auction, D-Stash. And it's probably going to get done next year for an event. Okay, there we go. These jewels are not perfect. That's the only thing I hate about multi-placing rounds. Okay, switch trays. Switch pens. So yeah. That is going to be next year. I'm just going to have to figure... I actually saw some things on Amazon that I was thinking about doing part of it. And that was going to be like one major giveaway. But I still have to decide if I want to do that. If I lose my wax out of this, I'm going to be livid. Because the ABs, I'm going to single place as much as I can. Because there isn't much, well, there is, just not as much of the plain red drill. But, let's see, what else? I got 2 lives I'm going to be watching tonight. Oh, and the oops, shoot, I lost the drill. Probably because I never picked it up. So yeah, but I think that's everything for today and this week. So I know I had asked a question earlier this week. What it is, I honestly don't remember. So if you like this, please hit the like and subscription button. It helps out the channel immensely. We are about 7 away from the 300 subscribers. So I can do the giveaway on that. So we have to get to 300 plus, and then we will do the giveaway. I did ask a question on Monday. I just don't remember what it is. So if you catch it, let me know the answer down below in the comments. Crash with Crasher came out with their Christmas premiere, so I'm on there for Christmas Day, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it would be 12 noon Central, I think. I'll have to look again. So then now I have to figure out what to talk about on the premiere. And I'm kind of hoping, because it's like a middle of the day, I might be able to get subscribers. But that's that. If I don't, I don't. I'm not worried about it. So I have to get that filmed then. then hit the notification button to be notified for when I post videos. First looks are normally Wednesdays. The weekly episodes are going to be Saturdays at 12. I'm going to roll with that one. That's basically the Monday through Friday and catching up over the weekend. Then if I have any other random videos like completions, post-review, well, yeah, a post-review, completion, whatever you want to call it, any things to do with the stash videos or the plans of everything else will be probably randomly throughout the week as just extra videos. But that is all for me. I will see you guys next week sometime, probably Wednesday. We'll talk about Black Friday and all that stuff next week too. So this is Diamonds by Will signing off. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. Back